and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And we finally have some answers to that age-old question, what does a fox say?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Jamie Foxx,
Oh, okay.
he speaks out about what got him in the hospital in the first place. We know the answers now.
Yep, he did a special, and our cameras even got him out, and he spoke to us.
We also know what a Megan Fox does.
So many foxes today. Now I see where you're going.
I was just trying to, you know how I try to link into some cute way? That was my attempt.
Oh, that's you being cute?
I mean, I don't know. Megan Fox, MGK, I know more. We have some hints as to why.
Yeah.
Broken by you, actually.
We know why.
We know why. You broke the story, actually. We have that newsbreaker in here. It's I usually say Devon Rawle is the newsbreaker, but you're the newsbreaker.
I am the newsbreaker. One of many.
And to begin with, though, let's talk about Kim Kardashian and her potential role in the Luigi Mangione case, the CEO assassin.
She's being roped into this. It's absolutely wild.
Well, everybody knows that her big thing right now is fighting for
prison reform.
Prison reform, fighting against injustice, for innocent people behind bars. Well, people love this Luigi guy. Love him or hate him.
I've seen photos on my Instagram of people that have turned him into Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, people want there to be a movie about him. They want Dave Franco. I mean, Dave Franco was trending yesterday because people want him to star in a movie as Luigi.
Influencers coming out claiming that they banged him.
No way.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God.
They say but because it's an influencer, I'm not inclined to believe it. But still, it's just the fact that you can get clout off pretending to bang a guy who just killed another guy 5 days ago. I've never actually seen anything like it in my life.
If you think about it though, Ted Bundy, the
Unabomber.
Yes, I feel like there's always a group of women that for some reason become obsessed with
but not
bad guys.
But with this guy's not even seen as a bad guy.
Because now there's social media.
True, social media.
That's the difference.
You think that's the difference?
If there was social media during Ted Bundy time, oh my gosh, people would have been posting about him all the time.
But it's the fact that the victim was the CEO of, United Healthcare.
Yeah.
That is the reason that everyone's loving Luigi. It's wrongly or rightly, it's because his motivations.
They think he's like a martyr.
They think he's like a martyr, exactly. And interestingly, Kim Kardashian, people are tweeting at her or leaving comments on her Instagram saying that you need to stand up for this guy, either somehow help defend him in court, as one of the lawyers, even though...
I don't even think she's past the bar.
I don't even know if she's past the baby bar.
Yeah.
But people want her to do it. And if he gets convicted, these people are going to say again, get him out. That's your thing.
I think Kim should take a beat on this. I mean, she's posted about the Menendez brothers, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, very famous cases. I think for this, I don't know. It's too sticky for me.
Maybe. Well, his lawyer, Luigi's lawyer, has indicated that he's going to plead not guilty, which is crazy because there's that video. They now have fingerprint evidence.
A manifesto.
He was caught at the McDonald's with his laptop and the gun was on him, allegedly.
Oh my gosh.
But despite this, I think it's going to be like a show trial.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good for whatever Luigi's trying to get out there about, his motivations.
Well, he started barking at the Paps yesterday when they were taking him away. And he said something like, oh, this is horrible for the American people, or whatever. He was barking at the press and stuff. I'm just I don't know. It just looks a little wild to me.
It was wild. I don't know what's going to be bigger next year, the Diddy case or the Luigi case. I really don't know.
Oh, you mean when the trial goes on?
When the trials go, if you could only watch and learn the verdict of one of those cases?
Oh, Diddy.
I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore.
But I also want to know, what's going on with that murder that happened with the 4 people, remember, in the house? What was that guy's name?
Oh, Brian Koberger.
Yeah, I also want to see, where's that at right now?
Next year's going to be crazy.
I know, insane. So much, stuff that needs to be resolved.
That's right. Okay, should we get on with our Megan Fox story. You are the
Yes.
journalist who broke the
Yes.
biggest story in entertainment news yesterday.
Yes.
How does that feel, by the way?
Usual.
Okay, I wouldn't know. All right.
You break big stories, don't you?
From time to time.
I mean, we're like in a different setting though.
Yeah, I
right?
try
Like
to.
you're on the street, like I'm the reporter, like working.
I get viral video once a month, maybe.
That's pretty good.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, so we broke the story yesterday that Megan Fox and MGK have split. Look, they have like a very toxic relationship. It's always been on and off, but this time it's a little different because she's pregnant.
Yeah.
She's due in March with their baby. So, I mean, just adds another layer of like sadness.
Yeah.
But I was told that during Thanksgiving weekend, they went to Vail, Colorado. They had like, nice little getaway for Thanksgiving. And during that trip, she went on his phone and saw content.
Mhm.
Look, I know what she saw, but
Okay.
we can't like legally say, right? So
Okay.
we can only word it a certain way.
All right.
She saw content on his phone that made her upset and made her realize that he was not as serious in the relationship as she is or was.
Interesting.
And he even left the trip early. It obviously sparked an argument. He left the trip early, and I'm being told they have not seen each other since.
Can I ask, was she just doing a little snoopy snoop? She was just knows his password, going through his
I
stuff?
don't know, but you guys were saying that yesterday. That does not make a difference. How about you don't cheat?
Oh, obviously, don't cheat.
Yeah, but like if she went on his phone without, I don't know, right? Like I don't know how that came about, how she was on his phone. Maybe he was on his phone, and so I don't know. But it doesn't matter, right? Like I should be able to go through my husband's phone
I don't
and
know.
see nothing suspicious.
No.
Aaron should be able to go through your phone right now with you here busy and see nothing that's going to end your relationship.
And she would. But the fact that she would have that urge and then she would plug in my password.
Yeah.
And
Nothing
then
wrong with that.
That's major trust issues. Then there's a relationship problem to begin with.
Yeah, they do have trust issues. So if I have trust issues, hell yeah, I'm going to be checking on your ass.
But why can't you trust me as a person or like what?
He's not trustworthy.
Well, clearly now we know that.
We've been knowing that.
Okay.
They've been on and off. There's been trust issues throughout this whole relationship. So if you know that you've been caught doing some shady shit, then you better make sure your phone is swiped of any wrongdoing.
Right.
So honestly, makes him look even more of a dummy.
Do you let your husband go through your phone?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in there. Cat photos.
Right.
Cat
photos?
Yeah.
Of Pretzel.
I have 3 cats now.
Oh,
it's too much. I
so
woke up
cute.
this morning, Pretzel's barfing. One cat pooped. It smelled so bad. I'm like,
not a very glamorous life. Not a very glamorous life, is it? What is this I'm seeing on the internet about this guy, Michelle Maroney?
Oh,
or
Michele
something?
Marone.
What's it?
Michele.
Michele.
He's Italian. He's Italian.
Okay.
Do you remember this guy? There was like this Netflix movie like a couple years ago. He was the main star, and it was like a sex movie, like BDSM, and women were going nuts for this guy. And he was actually rumored at one point to be dating Khloe Kardashian.
Oh.
They weren't. Anyways, there was a video that surfaced, or should I say resurfaced, yesterday on social media of Megan Fox and Michele together, totally flirting.
Yeah, they look like a good couple.
They look like a hot couple,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. And so people were like, oh, shoot, like now we know why it didn't work out with Megan and MGK. But this is an old video, and they actually filmed a movie together. I guess no one saw it because I don't remember like them being in a movie together. But they were about a year ago. And this video is from when they were filming. And they had like sex scenes in that movie. It was a very sexual video.
She should just leave. I mean, it's crazy to leave someone when you're pregnant. That just like adds like going through the birth and stuff.
He left her.
Yeah. Well, she left him while she's pregnant. It's to do that alone. Sort of thing is just a crazy ordeal.
By the way, really quick for Michele, we spoke to his rep, and who said they're not dating, they're not romantic. Video's old.
Okay, fair enough. All right, onto our final story here. We spoke to Jamie Foxx last night outside Mr. Chow, nice noodle place here in Beverly Hills.
Noodle place.
It's a noodle place, right?
Yeah, I guess, but it's like fancy.
Okay, fancy noodle.
Yeah.
And this is on the heels of his Netflix special coming out where he finally opens up about what landed him in the hospital. So
Which was so secretive.
it was so secretive for so long. But yeah, we just get him out at Mr. Chow last night. Let's listen.
How did it feel, being back on stage?
Man, I thank the fans, man. What a blessed time to be on stage. And the team that I got was just amazing, man. To have gone through something so crazy, but to get back on, make some chuckles, and let people know what's up. It's amazing.
He looks great.
He does look good.
Wow.
Did you watch any of the special?
Yeah, I mean, I caught some of it, especially the clips that trended.
It
what
was
about
pretty.
you?
Yeah, I saw some of the clips as well. It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
He's like still got it for sure. Still really funny. Which actually, by the way, did you guys watch it? Let us know, like, any of your comments about any of these stories.
Man, I always
we always forget. Like,
I forget every morning to say, "Hey, we're live. Please leave."
Because at the very end, we are going to get to the comments and possibly we'll pick yours and read yours. So if you watch Jamie Foxx's special, you have any comments about it, let us know. Or if you have any comments about us.
Sure. But he did reveal that it was a brain bleed. Like
yes.
he thought he had a headache.
Brain bleed that led to a stroke.
Yeah. But at the time he thought he had a headache.
Yeah.
He asked his assistant or manager or someone for some Advil.
Yeah.
And by the time they got it for him, he was unconscious.
Yeah, and he said he was out for 20 days or so in
a
the
coma.
Hospital. Oh my gosh.
With he credits his sister with helping sort of save him mentally when he was going through that.
By the way, a lot of TMZ shout outs in the special.
Really?
Yeah, so in the very beginning, they opened with a clip of Harvey and Charles from TMZ Live.
No way.
And then even in the middle, he makes a joke about TMZ. He cracks a joke. It's a dicey joke. I'm scared to even say it. But he says, he had a white doctor who called him the N-word.
What?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Okay.
This is all part of the joke. I'm not taking it from you. Okay? Yeah. But he says, his white doctor, called him the N-word or something. Said, get this N-word out of here. And then Jamie goes, just kidding. That wasn't said. It would have been on TMZ.
Oh,
if it was.
Wow.
And
that
then
is a shot.
He even did the dun, dun, dun.
Okay, well, at least he listens. I mean, that's TMZ, man. Love us or hate us.
And then we, our cameras get him out, after.
Yeah,
it's so perfect.
He obviously doesn't. He's got some love for us. He's always nice
for
to
sure.
us. He's
for
a nice
sure.
guy. All right. Let's read out some of the comments.
Hurry and get your comments in if you haven't yet, since Charlie forgot to mention it. Okay, for the Luigi Mangione story, Gary Wiley said, these healthcare companies better straighten up. I'm having issues with them too, but I'm not going to go off anyone. I'm not going to off anyone because of it.
Yeah, I mean, people I used to really know and love have had issues with United Healthcare.
Everyone's had issues with healthcare.
It's hard. It's hard not to.
I don't know anyone that's had an amazing experience with healthcare.
Totally, which is why this case is so fascinating because
people are fed up.
People are fed up, and this might actually affect change. And if it does, then
still never kill anybody. Please don't kill anybody.
Still never kill anyone.
Heather said it's crazy how careful and organized Luigi was leading up to the shooting. But then how sloppy he was afterward, sitting in a public space with a murder weapon in your bag. Did he want to get caught?
Yes.
I think so.
I think he maybe not wanted to because he did try to evade police for a few days. But I think he was prepared to. I think he had written his manifesto. He had done all these things. I think he was like, okay. And then when it looked like jig was about to be up, I think he went to a McDonald's and just I'm going to get caught here. I'm going to have my hash brown. I'm going to wait for... I'm gonna wait for the cops to come. You know what I mean?
What a last meal.
Yeah.
Would that be your last meal before jail?
Probably an edible.
An edible?
I'll be freaking out there when it comes.
God. David said 2025 will be the year of trials.
It will.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I really do want to know Brian Koberger and how that ends. Megan, for the Megan Fox story with MGK splitting, Darren said, that's the worst when a relationship ends when one of them is pregnant.
The worst timing.
Yeah, absolutely the worst timing. Kelvin said, Megan found some photos from his bad boy days. Take that without her. No.
No?
I don't know if I can say.
All right.
No, that's not it. But good guess. Good guess.
Good guess.
For the Jamie Foxx story, Justin Harris said the name of what Jamie had was either subdural or epidural hematoma, which led to a stroke. 2 separate things, but a very scary issue. Glad he is doing much better.
Very
Actually,
yeah.
my uncle did at one point, he passed away from lung cancer, unrelated, but before that, he had a health issue where he had a brain bleed as well, which led to a stroke. And very, very scary.
Yeah.
And he also was hospitalized for a very long time, but was able to bounce back like Jamie did. Miscellaneous. Ooh, these are the ones that I love. Eminem said, Eminem, you know what? You're always commenting. You're always here for us. Shout out to Eminem. Thank you very much.
It's
We see you.
M, not Eminem, the rapper. If Eminem was watching, oh my God.
M period said, making chocolate chip cookies now. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Charlie and Charlie, what is your favorite cookie?
My favorite is one called an Anzac biscuit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who?
It's from Australia.
It
It's called
sounds
Anzac
Australian.
biscuit.
What is it like?
Like a lot of
Like
oats and stuff. It's what the Anzacs are like our war heroes.
An oat.
Oats. Like
Okay.
Anzacs.
It's like an oatmeal cookie?
Yeah, it's like whatever they had like in the barracks back, when we fought the big war or whatever.
That doesn't sound very flavorful.
Anzac cookies, man.
I love a good sugar cookie.
I want to see some Anzac cookies. Very delicious.
Oh,
Anzac biscuits.
okay.
I know I sound like American. Anzac biscuits, I mean.
Biscuit. What the hell is
A biscuit is a cookie in Australia. I don't want to conform to saying cookie
this
now.
is too much. What's wrong with a cookie? It's a cute name.
It's cute, but
it's a
like
good pet name too. Cookie.
yeah, it's cute. Right.
Okay, Carlos said, finally managed to watch the podcast live. Woo, Carlos. Thank you for being here. Carlos said, hi, guys. I enjoy listening to you fight every day. Do we fight?
Yeah, but conflict's good for like these sort of things.
Yeah, I agree. Charlie Neff, are you related to Harry Neff? No, I don't know a Harry.
I call you Harry Neff sometimes, actually.
I actually really am not that hairy. What are you going to say? I have like sideburns.
I don't know what I was going to say. I was just caught in a weird place.
I am related to Wallace Neff, the famous architect here in LA area.
Nice work.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
And we'll see you guys here tomorrow.
Bye.